Yeah, I feel like it's great to be in a better position now that I'm a senior. We can finally like come back and we're now the new leader, so we have to step up and take that stride to push, get over the hump. And so having all our guys back out, we've been putting a lot of work in on the off season. Like I know me and Elijah and Trevor and Chris, we all like been going to elite and throwing, just trying to get back in the groove, trying to stay sharp, and get our route depth and all of that stuff. So, yeah.
You mentioned, I guess, some of the work for you guys in particular, working on some of that timing in the passing game. Everyone I've talked to, regardless of what position, has mentioned just the focus level, the hunger level that has been involved in all these workouts and everything that y'all are doing. How would you describe just the energy around this program this offseason as y'all build toward this fall?
I mean, yeah, we've been getting in the gym. Like, we've been, like, going in strong. Like, we have to get over the hump this year. Like, we're tired of saying that we're going to go back to the dome and, like, just get to the dome. We have to get over the dump and win in the dome. So it's just everybody just putting in that work and having that same hunger, and everybody kind of, like, feeds into it. It kind of starts to get contagious, and our young guys starting to see that, and they starting to follow along, and they want to get hungry, and they want to get better. And they start asking questions like, am I doing this right, or how do I do this right? And we just give them that answer to where they can, like, we can guide them in the right way so they can be straight.
You and Elijah both talked about sort of the leadership expectations as y'all continue to get older and have much more experience under your belt. He talked some about some of the things he's working on technically as well. When you look at you continuing to develop as a receiver, whether it be the physical stuff or sort of craft skill type stuff, what do you look at as an area where you feel like you can take a big next step as a senior this fall and be that much more dangerous of a player? Obviously, I don't remember if you were All-State or All-State honorable mention, but you were among the top 2A receivers anyway. But what's kind of the next step for you in your mind?
Just kind of be more of a vocal leader on the field, like kind of like what I was saying with the young guys, just making sure that everybody's straight. And for me, like a personal goal for myself, I kind of want to be back in the same position I was, but even better. I want to have more routes. I want to get at least 1,500 yards. So that's just like a personal goal for me. Not really looking for like the offers. If they come, they just come. I'm just like worried about getting myself better and just keep working, keep grinding.
How has that stuff gone from a recruiting process? Who are some schools you hear from a bit? What is the maybe the next month, or particularly when you get into June, look like in terms of places that you have in mind you'd like to get to?
Yeah, I got an offer right now from South Alabama, Northwestern State, Grambling, and Graceland. And in this summer, I'm just trying to like grind and go to camps, get my name out there more, get my film out there more, and just kind of have like a greater visual for coaches to see me and see how I perform at their camps, and it just goes from there. Like see if they like me or not.
What has the relationship been like with some of those first offers? You mentioned South Alabama, Northwestern State, Grambling, and Graceland.
Yeah.
Some of those coaches, particularly, I guess, some of those D1s. What have they said that has caught their eye so much about you, and how have you felt about just the early relationship and rapport that you have with those guys?
Yeah, they just like how I'm a big target. I'm aggressive. I can go get the ball. I can run routes, and they just like my blocking aspect. And I just like lead the team and just have that heart and have that mentality just to go get it and go win.
In terms of all the work that you're putting in, you guys, we talked about going and throwing a bunch throughout these last few months. Mm-hmm. What are you seeing from a guy like Elijah, who a few months ago all of a sudden gets thrown in this huge spotlight, target, whatever, and has that much more pressure on his shoulders potentially, depending on how a guy goes about it, in terms of the way that he handles all of that and the way that he continues to work and kind of progress his game? What are you seeing from him behind the scenes that we haven't seen, because you guys are kind of in off-season mode?
Yeah, me and Elijah we kind of like click. So he knows where I like the ball. He knows where to put it at, and he's like really one of the most humble people I ever met. Like, he's not always like bragging and boasting. He's always just trying to constantly get better, and that's what makes him different from everybody else. Like, a lot of guys, they're cocky and they're out like boastful. He's not one of those guys. He remains humble, stays calm, and always eager to learn and get better, and not let the spotlight or the fame kind of get to him. And me, as far as what I do, I just like to do my job to where like I'm not the reason he's like looking bad. So, and like just from my personal game, I just want to get better too. So yeah, just getting better. We both just locking in, staying humble, just not trying to let the attention get to our heads and just get off track with the main goal.